guys how to make these really delicious, easy Greek chicken pitas. And I wanted to squeeze them in, I wanted to squeeze this episode in before my Thanksgiving episode because this is going to be the only thing I'll be able to squeeze into before Thanksgiving. Get it? Because I'm going to eat a lot? Okay, let me show you what you need. Okay, first what you're going to need is 4 thinly sliced chicken breasts that I went ahead and seasoned with salt and pepper. Some pita bread, some romaine lettuce, some diced red onions, diced tomatoes, and diced cucumbers. Some feta cheese, the juice of half of the lemon, 1 heaping tablespoon of Italian flat leaf parsley, some Greek feta dressing, okay, and some sliced black olives. If you have Clamato, would be really good too. Okay, and some blackened seasoning and some dried oregano. Okay, so first what you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to about 300 and heat up your skillet to about medium-high, okay? So then we're going to come to the chicken, and the thinly sliced chicken was actually cheaper just to buy it this way, but usually it's cheaper to buy the breasts and just either pound them thin or cut them in half yourself, but I got lucky. It was my lucky day. It was cheaper. Okay, so what we're going to do is they're already seasoned with salt and pepper. So what we're going to do is season all 4 of these with some oregano. And then I'm going to, whoops, that's alright, I can just spread it out a little bit. And then I have my blackened seasoning, and you're probably wondering why she's using that. But I like how it, gives it the chicken, blackens the chicken, and it's got onion powder, paprika, salt, oregano, and cayenne, so it's Greek-like, except the cayenne pepper, I guess, but that's okay. It's really good. Oh, so this piece doesn't even have any. Okay, just get this on there really good, and then I'm gonna season both sides like this, and then I'll show you guys what you do after that. Okay, before you start the chicken, you're gonna take your lemon, and we're gonna cut it in half. And we're just going to use the juice of 1/2. Okay, we're going to squeeze it in here. Don't let any of those seeds slip in there. Okay, we're going to squeeze it. I can't use my lime my squeezer because it broke the last time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use both. I'm actually going to use both halves of this lemon. Okay? Just going to squeeze this in here. Squeeze it, and then we're going to dump the Italian parsley in there, and then we're going to set this to the side while we cook our chicken. Okay, so I poured a little bit of olive oil in the pan to coat the bottom, and then we're going to go ahead and put the chicken in there. I'm just going to do 2 at a time. 2's a crowd, so I only do 2, okay? So we're going to cook it about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. They're ready! They're ready! Okay, so make sure, look, don't they look beautiful? Beautifully seasoned. Make sure that you don't overcook them because, they're so thin, they're very easy to overcook. So make sure that you watch the timer. Okay, so what you're going to do actually is, I don't know why I took those out. We're actually going to be putting them all back in just for a minute. And then that little lemon juice concoction that I made, we're just going to pour that over the top. And this is... So then it's going to have a nice lemony taste, and we're just going to let that simmer for like a minute, and then we're going to pull them out. Okay, so kind of work it around. Okay, so I let the chicken sit for just a couple minutes, because otherwise it'd be too hot and I would burn my fingers. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut it in strips. Now, you can buy the chicken already cut in strips, but I think it's easier to handle when they're in breasts. Okay. So we're just going to cut it in little strips like this. And, oh, let me show you what you're probably wondering why I preheated the oven. Come with me, I will show you. So what you're going to do is just put in your pita bread. Now you can buy the pita pockets too, but I like these better. Okay, so you're just going to put these in there, however many you're going to use. Put them in there for like a minute, and it makes them like easier to manage, and they're delicious and tasty. Okay, now that our pita is nice and warm and soft and delicious, we're going to take some of the meat and fill it up here. And this is really good too if you're a vegetarian. You can just eat it minus the meat. And we're just going to stuff her full. See, it's almost like, it could be like a Greek pita. See, I'm onto something. Oh, so we're going to do the sauce. We're going to put a little bit of the sauce on top here. And then the rest of the toppings. Put that down so you can see. Some tomato, cucumber, onions, my fave, and some cheese. And this feta cheese has tomato and basil in it, so even better. And then we're going to top it off with some lettuce.
Mama!
Hi, baby! And then there it is. Okay, I hope you guys like this episode. Oh, I want to give a shout out to KJ at Cottonwood Middle School. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you check your teeth after you eat this, because you might be spice tooth. It's got a lot of spice. Okay, I'm going to take a bite. It's so delicious.
Mom!
Sorry, guys.